That's right, y'all. How about to beat LeBron James with the Spurs? That's right.
Spurs, a chance to have the second best record in all the NBA. Another chance to show the league just how special this team is. Lakers, Spurs is next, right after this. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2.
I gave him that.
Andre Ayton. And it's Smart in at the 3.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season.
I'm terrible. I'm terrible, bro. I'm terrible.
As well. That's where they'll look to improve.
The shot by Reeves, no good. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Champagnie. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's James. Pass to Doncic. Over Fox. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
2-3, baby. 2 threes.
The fire. Castle wasting no time.
It's stolen by Fox. Vassell outside. Fox against Doncic. Here's Vassell. Goes up and lays it in.
I'm trying so hard to dunk, dude. I can't dunk. I can't dunk in this game. I can hit threes like crazy, but I can't dunk.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Fox against Doncic. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
And it's Fox missing. Doncic with it. Castle covering to stop the run. Doncic, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Back to Fox. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, we getting it, bro. We killing it. Spurs are killing it right now, dude. What's up with it?
Can't quite be as aggressive on him.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. And now the assist leaders in the association. Third is Luka Doncic.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Inside, here's Reeves, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real balance.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Doncic passes to Reeves. It's Smart on the wing. From deep, here's Doncic. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to.
There's a 3, baby. There's a 3. Wembanyama.
Guys, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. The 3, James sinks the tray.
Damn. LeBron James hitting 3 like that? That's fine. That's fine. He can have it. He can have it because he's losing this game.
Perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A different look for San Antonio. Barnes comes in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for Castle. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kennard's checked in. Wembanyama with it. Hayes picks him up. Wembanyama pass to Fox. Out to the right wing. Here's Harper. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. James double team. Doncic outside. The 3 finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Stretching his range as far as it will go. Doncic is so impressive.
3-pointer, Fox. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's James. Fires from deep. And it's Smart missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Barnes passes to Fox. And the 3 off target.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
The 3, James. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. No good. In and out off the rim.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Now here's Fox. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And it's all from 3-point range.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. The 3 from what a play!
That's a 3, baby! Woo! Wembanyama's so good!
Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. San Antonio on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Stephon Castle is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Johnson passes to Harper. And here's Castle. He's covered by Reeves. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Buries it from 3. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Hits a 3-pointer.
Man, Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Lakers trail by 4. Kennard passes to Hayes. And here's Reeves. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Back to Hachimura. Second shot opportunity. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. R.J. San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. And then for Los Angeles, Kleba, he's checked in for Hayes. And Luka Doncic subbed in for LaRavia. Vassell outside. Out to Fox. Fires for 3. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Kleba. And it's all tied up.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, look at him right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Castle. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
Kennard passes to Doncic. There's a screen. From outside the arc, Doncic delivers from range.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Fox for 3. That shot is off.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Reeves finds Doncic. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fox with the ball. Picked up by Reeves.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Doncic. Luka with the bully ball inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Olynyk comes in for Barnes. And it's Harper in for Castle. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. LeBron comes in for Reeves. And Smart subbed in for Kennard. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They lead by 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Brian, back over to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Wembanyama, and that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. Fires the 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
From deep, Harper. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And there's James from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
From deep, Wembanyama. The shot, no good. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're appreciated, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
With the way this game is shaping up, we could be looking at extended garbage time.
This thing's out of hand. We're going to need garbage time for garbage time. Michael.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the San Antonio Spurs. And that is going to do it for us.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot by James, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Now, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the inside, stolen by Wembanyama. For the lead, De'Aaron Fox taking it right to the rim.
So difficult trying to keep pace with Fox, especially when this man is on a break.
The Lakers trail. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Here's Reeves, and the basket is good. Reeves has got his second bucket on the night.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
Fox, the pass to Champagnie. Now here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Ayton, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow. I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Down low. Here's Fox. Fox makes his move inside and scores.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Ayton. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
He just pushed through Ayton, flexing for that and one.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Pass to James. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Kennard comes in for Reeves. Here's Champagnie. Here's Wembanyama. He's defended by Hayes. Shot on the wing. That one's good for 2. Wembanyama's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. This one for 3. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
And James is terrifying on this drive, especially when you give him a launching pad.
Three-pointer, Fox. Ooh, Fox making him pay from deep.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
We all know the message from their coach. Figure out a way to stop the hot hand.
And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura is checked in for James. LaRavia comes in for Smart. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Pass to LaRavia. Outside Reeves. Here's Hachimura. Count it. Hachimura's got 8.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Barnes. Now Wembanyama. He's defended by Hayes. Puts up a deep 3. Wembanyama, no good. Lakers trail by 4. And here's Reeves outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Fox. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 15.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Kennard against Fox. And here's Hachimura. Give him 8. Off target from the baseline.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Wembanyama from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Kennard. Outside Reeves. From downtown. Fires in the triple.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Left side, Wembanyama. Over Hayes. Off target on the 15-footer. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs, helping them space the floor. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And it's Fox missing. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Nice shot by Kennard.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Well, the Spurs shooting around 50% of the game so far. Fox for 3. Connects from downtown. Fox has got 16 in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's Harper. Nice shot from the wing. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Shot from inside. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Fox. 4-3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Fox against Kennard. Pass to Reeves. LaRavia outside. Launches a 3. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 6. From deep, Harper. The offensive rebound. Fox outside. Over Reeves. That shot, no good.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
To the middle. Here's Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart's checked in for LaRabia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kennard. The three from Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the three.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
The triple drops.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a perfect jumper.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Now, here is James. Guarded closely. Yes, sir! That one goes!
Oh my gosh, LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Outside Fox, shoots a three. Rebounded by Ayton. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. To tie it up. And he cashes it in on the layup.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Fox outside. Here's Castle. He knocks down the jumper.
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
James outside. Smart fires. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Wembanyama, the free ball is down.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Wembanyama. Fires the three. For three. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And here are the Spurs now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. It's money from deep.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
At the line for the Lakers.
And that one misses. Wembanyama. Ooh, he had the space, but it's offline. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Even early on.
Screw LeBron James! Get your out of here, boy! Get your butt out of here, boy! GG's, guys. GG's. Thank you.